All right, y'all. Good evening. Good evening. First of all, let me just check in here to make sure. Okay, all right. It looks like we are good to go on IG. Good evening, everyone. Yours truly, Dr. Barry Pierre, the co-founder. I always gotta remember when I'm taking over this lady's social, because I'd be ready to go into Dr. Barry Pierre, CEO of Pierre Medical Consulting, all that. I'll be ready to go in my spiel. But when I'm in the autism in Black mode phase, y'all, if my entrepreneurs, y'all kind of understand what I'm talking about. I got to remember, like, this is a different hat happening over here, right? So I'm here truly, Dr. Barry Pierre. Thank you for joining another late night live session. Yours truly, Dr. Barry, and we're going to be talking, of course, just looking at the title, we're talking about the summit. We have 3 days left, yo. It is 3 days left to the Autism in Black Boys, Men's, and Fathers Summit. Happening this Saturday, March 8th, 8 a.m., 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? I apologize for my West Coast folks, but Eastern Standard Time, we are going to be holding it down. This is our second summit. If you had the blessed opportunity to join us for the Girls and Women's Summit, we had an amazing time over there. First of all, let me give, I was looking at one of the ads and one of the posts that we had, and I felt bad, right? Because someone said, like, oh man, I love the tennis, but I have an autistic daughter, right? Like, this ain't for me. And I was like, I said, our goal, right, is to make sure we talk to all of the audience. And I say, you just miss the summit that was focused on for you and your daughter, like, by a few months, right? Because in October, we held down the Girls and Women's Summit. Amazing time there. But right now, it is all about the boys, men, and fathers, right? It's all about the boys, men, and fathers. Obviously, I'm biased, right? And of course, obviously, as a father, as my husband, because this lady right here is autistic. I have a daughter and a son who's autistic. So it is so interesting to kind of see the dynamic and the change in just the promotion and just the excitement leading up to it. We already have let me give you the right number. I don't want to tell you a wrong number. Yeah, as we speak now, we already have over 350 people registered for this summit. We'll probably, by the time Saturday comes around, we'll likely have around 400 people registered. We already have about, give me a second, make sure I don't miss nothing. We already have about 500 people already in the Facebook group. Those are the people who are actually in our summit. Sorry about that. Those are the people who are actually in our summit for the Girls and Women. And we're putting everyone in there, right? And our goal, right? My goal, I got plans and goals, is to eventually have it so that we have, thousands of people who've attended the summits, from years on past, just kind of packing this Facebook group, fellowshipping, getting in community, all about, one common goal, right? Like, how can we continue to educate the Black autistic community, continue to serve as a safe space, especially in the autism and Black world. And that's really what it is, right? And of course, especially for those who, if you've been seeing, our ads, or you're seeing, because I know Maria posts a lot. You've been seeing our ads, seeing our posts. Obviously, we're promoting the conference as well, which is actually happening next month. I promise you, we will definitely make it so that the next time there's some space in between the events, but just kind of the way our schedules kind of worked out, we kind of had to rock out both right now, right? So the way it had to work, it's all go about the men's summit, and then come Sunday, it's going to be all about the conference, right? So, and if you have not had a chance, the link below, autismblack.org/men's summit 2025 is how you can register for the summit. It is a free summit. Now, there is opportunities to get a VIP experience, which includes the recordings, which includes backstage pass, so you actually get to hop into the Zoom room with the speakers, ask their questions. So there is that experience there. But if you just want to chill in the community, like I said, we got that Facebook group chilling there for you. Just all you gotta do is register, put your information, we'll send you emails, and you get the whole thing. And then we just get to have a great time come this Saturday, right? Because this Saturday, I'm kicking it off. I will be doing kind of an opening address. Then I got the first presentation. Then we got some amazing conversation that's going to be happening that day. I want you to check out the website. You should see the link scrolling, or depending on where you're watching this, because I know I'm on her. Looks like I'm on her Facebook pages. Looks like LinkedIn page. I'm on a YouTube page. I'm on her IG. IG over here. Let me make sure I don't want to miss no questions. IG is popping in yet, so I'm not missing no questions on IG. So at all these places here, you should see a link somewhere, whether it be in her bio or in the caption, to join us, or you just can follow that link here. For those who may be interested in the conference as well, right? Because I don't want you to be in the conference only, right? If you're interested in the conference as well, you can definitely check us out. Let me scroll that link. Is actually autismblack.org/conference 2025. Link, especially if you're on IG, link is in bio, or the link just is kind of scrolling the past, right? But right now it's all about the Men's Summit. Like I said, we're going to have an amazing time. We have about 7 different sessions of speakers, as well as we're going to be closing the summit with me and Maria. And we even got, I wasn't even planning on it, but we even got Maria to give us a session during it, right? So, and for those who have heard her speak, y'all already know how she, knocks it out the park. So she will be holding us down. We're going to have some music. That's going to be kind of keeping us activated, keeping us motivated, keeping us hyped throughout the day, so we can take all of this amazing information that we're about to learn and then turn around and apply it. Take it about information that we're about to learn and then turn around and apply it. Because with everything we do, especially in the Autism Black world, it's about obviously having fun, safe space, community, but more importantly, application, right? Like, how can I take the information I just learned and then apply it to keep it moving, right? So that's going to be the name of the game, just like we do it all. And I almost like to use this as like an appetizer, especially for those who may not have came across us, right? Maybe this is your first time seeing anything Autism Black related. Someone, tagged you in one of our posts or one of our ads, and you're like, man, let me check this out. Let me see what they do. So if you did not have a chance to go to her website, if you did not have a chance to check out her podcast, or you didn't see any previous webinars she might have done, or you didn't attend any of the prior conferences, because this is actually conference number 5 for us that is happening next month. Conference number 5, and it is a dual conference, in person and virtual. So we got conference number 5 happening next month, but right now, 3 days, we got the summit. It's a virtual experience. It's a free experience if you want. Again, there's that VIP if you want it, but again, just chill. You just won't get the recordings, right? Which is cool. But you're going to have a great time, and you're going to learn. And like I said, it's going to be an amazing time to highlight the boys, men, and fathers, especially in the Black autistic community. And this, again, just kind of continues to build a lead up as we lead up to the conference. And then later on this year, we're going to have another summit, probably focused on specifically couples within the autistic community. So you already know how that, like, I don't know which one I'm more excited about, the one about the couples or this men's one, right? I don't know, right? It's like, so we're gonna have a good old time, and then we'll be rolling around back to the girls and women. So this is gonna be something that this summit that we're doing this Saturday is going to be something that we do every year, just like we do the conference every year, right? So it's going to be a girl summit every year. It's going to be a boys, men, and father summit every year. It's going to be a couple summit every year. It's going to be a conference every year, right? Like, that's our goal. Now, the thing with the summits are free. Summits are free. Just come chill. Just bring your body, bring yourself, and it's virtual, right? So you don't got to go nowhere. Conferences, that's what you got to pay for, but we're going to provide so much value throughout the year. And even within the conference, that I'm not necessarily concerned about the price. The price doesn't matter when value is through the roof, right? Price only matters when value is absent, right? And one thing with Autism Black, we make sure our value is through the roof. So you're like, man, like, yeah, I already earned my money like day one, right? So I'm just excited to hop in. Like I said, we are going live on a lot of her platforms. So it's just kind of popping in here. Like I said, we are excited to hold down this Saturday. If you have already registered, check for an email that's going to be happening tomorrow, right? Check for an email that's happening tomorrow for it. So we'll be right and ready, and y'all be blessed, and y'all have a great night. And make sure I don't, because I'll be talking, I'll be forgetting the IG comments. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Did not miss anything. All right, so we are good to go. So y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great evening, right? And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow.